The contents of this podcast is purely entertainment. Do not take us too serious. We are not experts in anything. Thank you.
Exactly what he said. And understand sarcasm. Good night. All right, this is how we're starting. Hey guys.
Hey guys. See here muted. Your favorite podcast.
The best podcast you guys all wait to listen to every week. I know you guys are just like, where the are these at every time we drop? And you're like, where they at? Where they at? Where they at? And they drop, and you're like, oh,
We're
yeah,
here.
let's go. We're here. We're back.
Oh man. I miss this so much. These are kind of like my little therapy sessions with you.
Therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a therapy thing coming soon.
Wait, what? Don't joke. Don't say shit like that and then joke around with me. Are you joking or are you being serious?
No,
You're actually being serious.
something like that.
Don't do that. I can't tell if you're joking, if he's joking or if he's being serious.
Yeah, that's part of my charm.
Are you serious? Do you have therapy coming?
Oh, therapy? No.
See, this is why I can't do anything serious on this podcast, bro.
Listen, I have a solo podcast coming.
You do.
And it's not really a podcast. It's just me sitting there and talking about certain topics,
Like
that we can't talk about here.
what? Whoa. What do you mean we can't talk about here?
We choose not to talk about it.
Like what?
Like
Tell
political
me-
stuff.
You're about to start a political
No.
side of our channel?
No.
What are you talking about then? This is all news to me, guys. I'm just as flabbergasted as you guys. I'm listening to him.
It might be political, but I don't want to get
So you're pretty much starting like a what's it called?
sage therapy thoughts.
A segment on your own where you're just gonna discuss whatever is close to your heart.
Have you ever seen those videos where they just react to random stuff?
Oh, you're gonna be a commentator.
Commentator, kind
A
of.
commentator.
A little bit.
Okay. You know what? In the early stages of like this, right? I wanted us to commentate.
We should
I
comment.
don't know if you guys are familiar with Abba and Preach, right? But I used to love their content.
Mm.
And like I just thought that style of video was like gold. Like just seeing like a reacting to like a video or something going on and us giving our thoughts on it and just uploading that. It's like not long form This is we do this right now, but it's not long form. You know what I mean?
This is long form.
This is long form. I know this is a podcast, but like that form of content that I'm
Oh,
talking
you mean
about.
reacting to stuff?
Yeah, that short form content. Like
I mean, don't we have CJ Unmuted Reacts coming in the works?
we
at some point?
we do. But I always thought it would conflict with
There's
Did.
never a conflict.
How so?
What are you talking about?
I always thought it would
The
conflict.
more
with
content, the more content. How would this conflict with anything?
this. Because that form of content also deals with like current events and current topics.
So,
Our podcast also deals with current event
yeah,
and
but our
current
podcast
topics.
deals with whatever the feel like talking about. So
True, but most of the time it's current. That's what I'm just saying.
I mean, we talk about anime. Whenever we feel like it.
True. You know what? Maybe it's me overthinking it, but I was always like down to like create something like that, like where we'll just meet up, look at a bunch of stuff, react to it, give our opinion on it, upload that. Funny stuff, controversial stuff,
Isn't that? Not
but that's what we
anyways?
do already. So
Yeah, we're about to react to a bunch of funny animes. We're just not reacting to it in video form. We're reacting to it in word form.
what do you mean? But in word for we?
We're
Video-
talking about it. We're not watching a video and reacting.
True.
We're just talking about what happened.
True. And also, the only thing, the reason why I didn't really push for it is because like I thought the editing for it would be kind of like a lot because I don't know how to edit. So
It's not really that hard.
I was like, okay, how do we figure out putting down the screen while just making it easily digestible for the audience. So I just kind of, but that's just me. I had an idea and I didn't follow through with it. I gotta work on that. But yeah, I'm happy that you're pursuing your own endeavor in that aspect, and I'll be here supporting you all the way.
Thank you. Just like
Yeah.
I support you in your sports endeavors.
I don't know if my sports
Anyway.
endeavor are ever becoming reality.
What are you
but
scared of?
I'm not scared of anything. I don't know. I'm a content creator, but I'm not really a content creator.
First of all,
Does that make sense to you guys?
they content create. I create content. All right. We're creating content.
Anyways,
Whatever the fuck that means, honestly. Like, what the fuck does content mean?
this is
Let's
content.
get into a real debate about what content means and what content is.
Content is anything that can be manufactured for views.
That's content create
Like
versus creating content.
anything that
I'm
gathers,
really just going off of what
anything that gathers
Clip said.
well, content in the online like sphere of things is anything that can be used to post, like anything like that gathers attention or like views and stuff like that online. That's content.
I see.
People usually use that as like a way to gain fame and stuff like that. Anything for views, anything for content. So
You mean COE?
content over everything.
Yeah.
Yes, people use their personal matters, their own lives,
Mhm.
stuff that shouldn't be online, private stuff, for content. And yeah, anyways, that's my answer to that.
I agree. So we should be on COE right now. Like, we should really just content over everything. It's the
My life is
views,
not that interesting
the
for
money.
for everything to be content.
Listen, we can make anything
Like
interesting.
what?
Doesn't matter.
Sitting at an office job
Do you know
is
what
interesting?
propaganda is?
Creating fake stuff.
Hmm?
Creating fake stuff.
Fake
what
narratives and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make a fake narrative.
Well, that wouldn't be true to my character.
Like, you can make your life so interesting that other people who have like quote unquote interesting lives feel like their lives is boring compared to yours if you put enough propaganda behind it.
Give me an example of how we would do that.
I couldn't really give you a concrete example, but I actually have a funny one when it comes to do you know the term thunder thighs?
Thunder thighs, yes, but I'm curious to see where this is going. I'm sure our audience too, but I'm gonna let you cook.
You know how that's like considered an insult back then or whatever?
And
Yeah, you don't think of it as an insult today.
It's not an insult.
Yeah,
in my
today.
head, it's never been an insult.
I know today, but back then it was a huge insult because
How far are we talking?
in the 50s or whatever,
In the 50s?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
where like being slimmer was more quote
which
unquote.
I never understood that at all. I feel like if I was born in the 60s, not to get sidetracked, I'm sorry, but you
This
just
is part of
evoked
it.
you just evoked like a light bulb in my head, right? If I was in the 60s, I don't care. My
Yeah, but
preference would never go to the fact that I'm even talking about this on here, but my my preference would never go towards just slim, no curve type of like woman. Like that's kind of like
that's just not your preference.
why
Sure.
would that be
Yeah, but that
the
was
standard?
But that was the beauty standard back.
Not to like even me saying that kind of like
Listen, we're
just
not body shaming anybody.
body shame. So I'm not trying to body shame anybody. I'm just like I would never understand that being the like common like universal standard of beauty. I don't know why that was the
Well,
thing.
it shifts.
but-
Remember, she
I
got
don't-
thin. She got thin, and now she's going to get thick again.
I know, but like I just never understood that. Like I feel like
It's a
what makes
preference thing.
people beautiful, and not to sound politically correct, but what makes people beautiful is like they come with like in all shapes and sizes. You know what I mean? So the fact that back then that one shape was like supposed to be like the best, like or believed to be the best, kind of was like
See, you're talking about the negative aspect. To me, that's just the preference thing, and that's just the quote unquote majority preference.
Who said that was a majority though? I'm sure back then people
But
would
no,
disagree
wait,
too.
I'm not done. Let me finish my statement.
My bad. My bad.
As in what they were pushing back then. Can we not be on our phones while we're recording?
My bad. I was just checking something. I'm sorry, guys.
Can we be more professional?
There's your professionalism. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is that was the quote unquote beauty standard of the time, and that was what was pushed. And some people may have fell victim to being like, that's what it has to be. I'm not saying everyone did that, but let's say you had your beauty standard or whatever your preferences, whatever. The propaganda of that being there is pushing it on everybody. So, bro, I lost my train of thought.
But I feel like I understand what you're trying to say, though.
What I was trying to say was that as time moved on, thicker women became more quote unquote mainstream. I don't know if it is today. I don't really care about the standards.
Being
modern
thick
time.
became the standard.
More
There's a word for it. It became the common beauty standard.
Sure. We'll go with that for now.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was referring to the propaganda of like, yo, if you make something that's not interesting, like you said, you were not interested in the slimmer side, right?
I mean,
I'm not. Listen,
I prefer the thicker side.
listen.
Doesn't mean I'm not interested in this.
Stop trying to
side.
be scared that you're gonna offend someone.
I'm not. I'm not trying to be scared. I'm just being honest.
Everyone will be fine. What I was trying to say is that whole concept of people propaganding that as the beauty standard, so that's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, like, if you can put enough propaganda behind any message, it'll go.
You know what that reminds me of? Is certain artists going platinum on the first day of their album dropping.
How does that remind you of that?
Because she put WAP. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm talking about Cardi B. She just released an album, Am I the
fire.
Drama. He claims it's fire. I haven't heard the whole
Everything
thing
I've
yet,
heard is fire.
but she put WAP on that album.
So,
WAP has over 1 billion streams already.
are you a political?
Hold on, let me cook. WAP has over 1 billion streams already, which in turns makes her album platinum on day one of it releasing, which in terms is kind of like cheating the certifications, like requirements. And I'm sure a lot of like artists did that already. We knew she was gonna make that move, but in my opinion, that's just kind of like it's not a deserved platinum. The song deserves to be platinum, but not the album in general.
Have you heard the album?
I haven't heard the album yet, and I hate the fact that
So what are you
that
talking about?
it just like narrows down to the fact that I haven't heard the album yet. But I'm just saying, based on
Why are you
ethics,
speaking?
why
are you speaking
in-
on stuff you haven't heard yet?
in my view, in my opinion, it's an undeserved platinum because of that trickery going
Why? Because
on.
a single that came out a while ago,
When did WAP come out? 2020,
Yeah.
right?
and the
2020
album,
or 2021 or whatever.
and the album has been shelved since then by the label.
I'm sure the album that was shelved back then is not the same thing we've heard today.
I'm sure they've
that's
edited.
that's released right now.
Yeah, they've edited and tweaked it, but the album
I'm sure
been done.
90% of it is different. I'm 100% sure.
I don't know. But from what I've heard, that she put it on there because when you go look for that song, there's no album it sits on. So
Okay, plenty of artists got a single that
What
doesn't
artist?
fill an album.
what artists?
What do you mean? What artists?
Which artists? Which relevant artists?
A lot of them.
Which relevant artists?
Relevant?
And first of all, mad people have gone platinum before they drop their album.
I know. I just said that to preface everything. I'm sure it's
Are you a label exec or
It's a-
something?
it's a common practice, but in my opinion, it's kind of shady. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds like you just hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just
You just hating on the bag.
having an opinion. It's just
First of all,
kind of shady.
Her first week numbers haven't even come out yet. So like,
Yes, which is very
so
interesting.
isn't that all people care about? So
I'm
why does it
very
matter?
interested.
It's gonna go platinum regardless.
I'm very interested into what her first week numbers are gonna be
What do you think?
because
they're
of
gonna
I predict. I'm gonna give you a range, 130 to 250.
I'm going 2 to 3.
Two
In
to
that range.
300,000.
Yeah.
I say 130,000 to 250.
Now with this
250,000.
rollout, sure, rollout's pretty
The
good.
rollout is great. Trust me, I've been following the rollout. The popping out at, like in subways, and like she's in the subway in New York promoting her albums, like the little skits she's making,
The Gail King
the-
interview, the Jennifer
the-
Hudson interview,
all of that. The
the whole Stephon Diggs thing.
talking explicitly about her sexual fantasies or whatever. I've been following the rollout. It's amazing. It's gonna push the album for sure, but I don't think it's gonna sell over 250,000.
She's a big star.
We'll see. This is literally the true test of what a stardom is right now.
True.
This is like the test. So
I
we'll find out by next
I don't
week.
listen to Cardi's music like that.
A lot of people do though.
No, I know, but I'm not. I'm saying that, but I like Cardi.
I like her as an individual. I like her as a
So-
personality. Her music is not for me for sure,
But no.
but I like her as a
No,
personality.
don't get me wrong. She be spitting.
You-
Her writer team, her writers are fire. Cause yo, can we talk about these disses? Yo,
Oh,
he
listen.
destroyed niggas.
I honestly have unplugged for the past week, so you're literally like informing me on a lot that's
Yo.
been going on right now.
Bia should never speak her name again.
Why did Bia speak Cardi's? I'm not familiar with the beef. What happened?
I forgot the whole beef, so I'm paraphrasing half of it. But Bia said something, shot at her on some unreleased shit. And I don't remember if Cardi responded, but I remember Cardi's just been sitting for years. Just like, yo, peeping everything everyone's saying. And she was like, yo, I noted everything everyone said. Now I'm coming back for all of you.
Well-
Bia, she said, name 5 Bia songs right now. Gun to your head.
I
Boom, you're dead. And then I didn't hear the whole verse, but I heard enough to know that Bia's done for. Don't ever
Lord.
talk to Cardi
Honestly, I
like
can't name 5 Bia songs.
that. No one can. But and it sucks because she can rap, but like you're stupid for going at Cardi like that.
Oh my god. Does she?
The only song I know is that J. Cole one, but
Did she diss anybody else?
JT caught a stray. No, JT caught a violent attack, and Uzi caught a crazy stray.
Which I don't understand her beef with JT. Have they been like sneak dissing each other for years, or is this a recent
Supposedly
beef?
she fucked Offset, so
She did. When?
I don't know.
Whoa.
That's the supposed.
Okay.
That's the alleged.
Well, that's why it's her up.
It's an op right there.
That's it up. But let's get to that conversation though. If your ex, sorry, all right. Let me rephrase it. You're not with your ex anymore, right?
Okay.
She fucked somebody else,
Okay.
right? Are you ops with that person that she fucked, even though you're not with her? You don't like you haven't.
No,
talked to
I think
her?
it was during the relationship.
Oh, well, when she was in a relationship, JT was also in a relationship with Uzi.
Do you think niggas?
Hey, that's messy. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying.
I don't know if that's true or not. I just know that they have beef.
Okay, so
Doesn't
she
matter.
dissed her. What did she say
shot the
about her?
Fuck out of her.
What did she say? What did she say?
She said, "My nigga made it cheated, but I don't stick dildos in his ass." And I was like, "Yo."
Whoa.
She said, "Your mom didn't want you. Brenda's got a baby ass bitch." And I was like, "Yo,
Whoa.
yo, the violence is real. Don't fuck with the Bronx, man."
I'm sure you can fuck with Ice Spice. She ain't gonna reply lyrically like that to you.
We're not talking about what. Why did you bring her up? Why is she catching stray? What you?
Because you're like, oh, don't fuck with the Bronx. I'm
Don't
like,
fuck with the Bronx.
Ice Spice is from the Bronx, and she can't rap like that. I'm sorry. I haven't
She
beat the
said,
shit straight at her like that.
you share bags, which something about you sharing bags with you or something.
Oh my
I'm just like, yo,
Did she have any smoke for Nicki?
yes, of course.
She did.
First of all, Young Thug just dropped an album. Cardi's on there. It's shooting at Nicki.
Cardi's on Young Thug's album.
Yes.
I think this is strategic too. I think this is for the
No,
rollout.
she also shot on Nicki on this album too.
Oh my god, what did she say?
She said, "Well, we don't know if it's a line, but you know how when rappers rap,
Mm-hmm.
unless you a rapper, and you can be like, you're talking about this specific person." She said something to the effect of, guess who's dropping mad shit and nothing's working? Guess who's doing shows for free? Pockets hurting."
Oh my god.
And I was like, damn. I thought about it, and I was like, that can't be a Nicki. What did Nicki drop recently?
The last thing I remember Nicki dropping was that Bigfoot record to this Megan, and it flopped. And I haven't heard anything about Nicki's ever since. That record was so garbage.
Sipsy. Anyway,
Oof.
that's there. Yo, all I know is Cardi came out and started shooting at everybody.
Now I'm excited to hear the album just for the disses. And I have a new opinion about disses and sneak dissing. I'm like, ever since Kendrick was able to I'm sorry again. I'm gonna talk about Kendrick Drake. I do that all the time. Yes. Anyways, ever since Kendrick just flat out called Drake's name out of his in his diss, I feel like the standard now should just be no more sneak dissing. If you're talking about somebody, call them out by name and let's do it. Let's hear it in the music. Let's go at it. Let's just
I don't know.
let's do that. Let's just confront everybody face to face, bar for bar. Just call them out. I'm tired of this sneak dissing and all that kind of stuff. I just want people to be direct at each other now.
I
feel like that's what we need.
I think it's what's it called?
Sorry, I got really heated over that for some reason.
Well, everything Cardi did was definitely straight up straight shots. Like Bia, she didn't say JT out, but you know who it is. It's like when they're dissing the person who they're dissing, like it depends on what kind of rapper you are, because certain rappers like Kendrick, Drake, all of the top tier rappers, when they diss, the person that they're dissing knows it's at them. Everyone else will speculate, and some people can speculate better than others, but the person who got shot knows they're getting shot at.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like that, the allure of this, like,
You like the conversation behind it. You like the speculations.
When it's straight up, it's also great. Like, don't get
When
me
it's
wrong,
straight
I
up,
love
I feel like
Dope.
it's the best. Cause now what? Now I called you out of your name. Now what? What you gonna do?
Say
You know what I
something,
mean?
respond.
Say something. Respond. Like it's direct.
No,
it's
but-
straightforward.
no.
It's like okay, let's see.
If someone shoots
what's
at
about to
you
go
with
down.
bars, please respond with bars. I hate Twitter. I hate when niggas go to Twitter and be like, well, I'm like, yo, either respond with bars or shut up and take the L. Which
I
is what
agree.
I think JT did.
I agree. She did that. She went on Twitter.
She went on Twitter and said,
I mean that's to be expected though. I don't see JT as like a
yeah,
rapper.
yeah.
She happens to rap.
I
but
mean,
I don't-
her writing campaign like as strong as Cardi's writing.
Yeah, I don't think she can go toe to toe with Cardi like that. I'm sorry. But what did she say on Twitter?
I think she just called Stefan Giggs gay. And apparently there's some allegations there, but I didn't look into it too deeply. I was like, that's it's a little fishy, but I don't really give a
I've
fuck.
seen a lot of Stefan Diggs controversies on my Twitter timeline, but again, I don't know a lot about the guy. Hey, but
All I know is bro fucks mad hoes.
I know, right? That's all I know. Bro fucks bad hoes.
Which-
Bro allegedly slips his hoe some cocaine, and bro has a bunch of baby mamas, and he got somebody else pregnant at the same time as Cardi. So that's all I know about bro. I don't know what's true or not. That's what I've seen on my Twitter timeline.
Hey man, I don't care.
Same. That's none of my business. They're two consenting adults.
Consenting
I can't
adults.
talk today. They're two consenting
All
adults,
consenting adults.
and none of my biz.
But yeah. Album, I'm gonna probably listen to it
Okay.
like all the way through because from everything I've heard, because I've heard a good amount of songs here and there, just skimming through it.
I'm sure my partner is gonna blast it in the car for me to hear at some
Same with
point.
them, just like what
Like,
the fuck?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be forced to listen to it at some point.
But,
But I'm gonna try my best to give it one full listen on my own, so I can break down what he's just talked about and go from there.
yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it. But everything I hear everything I'm hearing about the album sounds
Mhm.
really. Is
And I'm
very
really
positive.
like we discussed earlier. I'm really interested to see her first week numbers. That's gonna tell a lot. That's gonna paint a lot of, like, a lot of the picture
I
for
feel
me.
like that's gonna really showcase. Like I'm hoping it does really well
Hmm.
because that's gonna just showcase like she
But
could really disappear and be out.
some of the reviews that I've seen, are not positive towards the album though. People are saying that it's not that good.
Well, people can have their own opinions.
People also, when my Dark Twisted Fantasy came out, people weren't too hot on the album. Now it's considered a classic. So hey,
Well, anyone who didn't think Dark Twisted Fantasy was fire off rip is kinda sus a little.
your favorite music reviewer on YouTube, Anthony Fantano, thought it was trash.
I mean, that guy's questionable, but
What do you mean questionable? What kind of allegations does bro have that I don't know about?
hey man, do your research.
Like,
Like
don't say that because I watch bro.
I fucked with bro for a while, and
I mean, I fuck with bro still. I mean,
I see some questionable stuff.
what
and I'm
did
just
he
like,
do? What did he do?
maybe Drake was right.
What did bro do that I don't know about?
I don't know. I got to do my research, but I saw something and I was like, I'll think about it. But I think he can be objective, even though if he has some questionable character flaws.
Listen, I don't know nothing about the questionable stuff that you guys are talking about. I'm a look into it, but I hope it's not what I think it is.
So you ever find out? This is a random thing, right?
Okay.
As I talked to you about earlier.
Mhm.
Would you ever find out like a content creator you're watching just starts doing some shit and you're like, yo,
Yeah.
in the gaming
Yeah.
in the gaming sphere, this is a complete 180.
Okay, it's fine.
In the
Pivot.
gaming sphere. No, I wanted to stay on music before we leave music.
Okay.
This is a side note. Jay Electronica dropped like 3 projects.
He did.
Yeah. And I was listening to it and I'm like, yo, I like these songs. That's about it. Bro's been like shelved or just chilling for years. And he dropped this project. And I like it. And
J
I'm also
Electronica is pretty consistent lately, though.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I've been listening to the Rory and Ma podcast, right?
Mm.
And I feel like every few months Rory's promoting a J Electronica album coming up, or
No, he
releasing and
just
stuff.
dropped like three different separate projects.
Back
like,
to back?
Back to back, day to day,
Wow.
day to day. And I'm just like, yo, lit. And I listen to all of them. I like them. One song got taken down. I wonder why. I'm not going to name the title. But
Why?
anyway, continuing on.
No, tell me why. What happened?
I don't know. I'm just confused. I just saw it go down. I'm like,
What was the
why?
title of it?
Who killed Michael Jackson? But anyway, moving
Oh
on
my
to
God.
my random thing with content creators
Mm-hmm.
in the gaming sphere, Tectone,
Who I've heard, he's a Minecraft YouTuber, right?
a YouTuber. I mean, I don't know. I only found him when I was playing Genshin,
Okay.
and I was like, all right,
I'm not
cool.
familiar with that space, but
I was just watching. He's like a jaded kind of content creator where he's like, oh, everyone else is stupid, but I'm this guy, blah blah blah, whatever.
okay.
Anyway,
What did bro do?
he made some comments in the opposite of Jimmy Fallon on why Jimmy Fallon felt. That's all I can really say about it.
Mm,
I don't know. Bro just went off on black people for some reason.
he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was just like,
Ew.
I just felt disgusting. I was like, what the fuck?
No, finding out. I
And
get.
I was like,
get
yo,
that
this
thing.
nigga, because I didn't watch him that much.
I know what
but
you mean.
I was like, yo, he's cool in the background.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Finding out somebody you kind of mess with is a fucking bigot is kind of like
I was like,
it hits you like crazy. Like it's
this nigga H.
yeah. You just be like, ew, I can't believe I fucked with your content. I can't believe I watched you. Type shit.
I'm just like, whatever.
Disgusting.
I'm just like, I feel like he's just ignorant, but at the same time, it's like those people that are either I can't tell if he's willfully ignorant or just around ignorant people.
I mean, we have to understand that a lot of these content creators, we don't really know who they are.
Oh yeah,
We see one aspect of them.
Here's the thing, right? That's the only aspect we see. Bro dropped a bunch of videos about these topics
Why?
out of nowhere, and I'm like, nigga, nobody asked
You know
for
what I
this.
felt? You know exactly.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
You remember Nux
Nigga
Taku?
stinks of your games.
You remember Nux Taku?
Yeah, no, bro.
You remember, bro?
I remember, bro.
Bro used to talk about anime, manga, that cool shit online.
Bro just started talking out of nowhere.
I went to his Twitter one day and I went to his. I'm like, yo, what am I
saw some
reading?
Shit, and I was like, yo, this nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
Like, bro,
Keep your stupid opinions to
bro,
yourself.
that was like the biggest, like, what the fuck am I reading moment ever that happened to me in a long time. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm used to, bro, you know,
Yeah,
just talk about
anime and shit.
Just being,
Stick to
just being a cool guy. Like, I watched some of his videos. I'm like, okay, bro, it's pretty funny, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some pretty funny shit, like, you know, anime.
And I'm just like,
yeah, some
yo.
humor. And then bro started going off the rails, and I'm like, yo,
Yo,
what are you talking about?
Why do these specific content
Who
creators
are you?
that be in the gaming spaces,
Completely go to the right wing.
the
He,
white
like,
ones,
Just
go to the
extreme-
right wing,
extreme right wing.
especially right wing?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being conservative. I'm
No,
just saying like these people just go to the extreme
No,
out
man,
of nowhere.
Conservative and right wing aren't the same thing.
Oof, it's crazy.
The right wing niggas are weird.
That I was like, yo, ain't no way this is the same Nux Taku I used to watch back
I know.
in the day. I'm like,
damn.
ain't
I'm
no
like, yo,
way this is the same bro.
I am subscribed to all these niggas. I'm like, yo, get this shit
Yo,
out of my face. I
Same,
respect
bro.
nothing you ever do.
Bro,
in
I
life.
mute bros on my freaking timeline on the daily when I see some dumb shit like that. I'm like, I used to watch you, but you talking about stupid shit like this. Bye.
I'm just like, just because you're homie,
Yo.
and I'm just like, the fuck.
Finding out somebody you used to fuck with is a bigot is really crazy.
No, finding out that they're a racist piece of shit is
Yeah.
a fucking.
That's why I said it's
hilarious
bigot.
thing.
It's crazy.
A bigot and racist aren't necessarily synonymous, but they've
Well,
become synonymous in
they become
America.
synonymous in America because I mean, if you're a bigot, you're most likely racist too.
I could be a bigot and not be racist.
We're not gonna get into it, but I completely understand, bro. Like,
Right?
ugh.
I don't know.
I don't know, like that.
But they're also
that
honest.
tectone thing that you just mentioned, like sparked the
You
like
just reminded me of the Nux thing. I'm like,
fucking
yo,
Nux
the fuck?
Taku, bro. I'm like, oh my god,
I'm like, yo,
what the fuck am I
all
reading?
these fucking chest
But then
niggas.
it makes sense because like,
But it's fucking crazy because it's probably just their community too.
what do you mean their community too?
Not all their community.
I mean, people stick by them. Nux still has a following.
I wonder who that following is.
I remember when the big incident that happened a few weeks ago.
Are we like
blew up.
tiptoeing around Voldemort? Bro got
When the Charlie Kirk incident happened a few weeks ago, I saw on Twitter, right, a bunch of people that I watch for like very specific niche thing, right?
yeah
Completely turned the whole content into
that.
political stuff and like,
I feel like it's a grift,
And, like-
I feel like people were trying to jump on the big moment.
bro, I just feel like
And I was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I watch a bunch of people that never in their lives mention anything political, anything like, you know, anything political at all.
Mm.
Turn the content into political things. And it's been like that ever since. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? I thought you was a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh channel or something. Like, I thought I was gonna be here and you're just gonna like
Just
give me advice on Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever the fuck I watch you for. Why the fuck am I seeing?
Why am I
Oh,
hearing
we
you
need to
talk
take
about
our
this?
country back. We need to, like, bro. What is
just
going
like,
on?
what are you talking about? Take it back from who?
Did that turn on CNN by? Did that turn on CNN or Fox News by accident? I thought I was watching a Yu-Gi-Oh video.
Yo, see, that's why you see when people are like, these movies are too political. Why are you guys talking political? You are a content creator that makes video game content. What the fuck are you talking political?
I mean, I'm not to be
And
like,
not to even box you in, but nigga, what are you
not to
doing?
box you in or be like, oh, it's the same thing that people say. Oh, basketball players should just play basketball, some shit like that. It's not. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to like.
No, I'm
give
trying to
that
say
energy.
that. Yo,
No, it's just a weird shift, Chris. Like, it's just a weird shift.
I'm not
not
saying
saying-
it like this, right? If you have some, I can understand it for if you have something that you deeply feel about and you have a platform, say that, right?
Yeah.
You just picked the wrong side for me.
I don't know. I feel like if for years and years and years you've never even hinted at, like, you know, using your platform to do stuff like that, out of nowhere you can't just completely change what your platform is about and make it about that one thing. But at the same time, it would be
I mean, you can.
disingenuous
It's
for
your-
me to
it's
say
their
because
platform.
it's their platform. They can do what the fuck
They
they
can do
want.
whatever they want.
But like, I just feel
But
like, dang, I
At the
feel
same time,
bamboozled.
I can do what I want and never fucking care for your platform ever again.
Exactly. It's okay for me to feel bamboozled too.
See, this
like-
is what, like, you know, discourse and freedom of speech is about. You can say what you want.
True.
And now that I know who you are, I can
can
just
choose not to
I
fuck
can
with you.
ignore you, and you don't exist to me anymore. Like, disappear.
Bro, I can't believe they try to fucking like fire Jimmy Fallon, bro. I can't believe, bro.
They really
I
tried to
can't
fire,
believe they
bro.
try to do
No, mad people
like
got,
that,
Mad people got attacked for that, and I was just like, damn.
bro. But like
The free
so-
speech bro died for really failed?
bro. So when that shit happened, right? I watched the clip over which he got canceled for
Who?
Jimmy Fallon,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
and I'm like, first of all, bro, did not even make fun of Charlie Kirk.
He made fun of Trump,
He made fun of Trump.
which is probably
And
why
what
he
it
got
was-
taken down.
What it was insinuating is, oh, Trump really don't give a fuck about what happened to Charlie Kirk because he's so focused on this renovation. And from the video that he showed, it seemed like it to me. And honestly, it
No,
was a little funny that what he said. It was a little funny. It wasn't even disrespectful to Charlie Kirk or anything. He was just saying
It
that,
re-
yo,
it had
the
nothing-
president claims to care so much about this person, but look at what he's doing.
Let's be very honest, Gene. Let's be very honest. It was Trump.
Like-
Trump didn't like the jokes made
And
at
then-
him, and he was like, "Get
I
that
was
shit taken down."
surprised to find out that, like, oh yeah, they're taking him off the air. The FCC is taking him off the air. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It's because Trump said, "I didn't like those jokes, so take them down." It had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk.
So I was happy to see the outrage online that, yo, why the fuck are they shutting down his show because he said he didn't even say anything bad. Let's be honest, he
Didn't say nothing.
he
bad.
didn't even say nothing.
There were
bad.
mad people who said way worse shit.
Way
First
worse.
of all, the internet is the internet.
Like,
and
it's
people
so
have to
crazy.
accept the fact that the internet's the internet, and people on the internet are going to say the worst things
It's
you could think
crazy to me that he got fired over that. So I'm
of.
like,
But this is
yo,
broadcasting.
where's
And he
the
didn't
free
say
speech?
anything wrong.
I'm for free speech, but I'm against hate speech.
No, I don't agree.
What?
It's all one and the same.
Hate speech is free speech?
What the fuck is free speech if it's just
I don't know. I feel like we had
no, but hear what I'm saying before you clip this out of context. Jimmy Fallon is on broadcasting. That's not free speech.
It's
That's
supposed to
not
be
free speech. No, that's no. I don't get why people say that. On broadcasting, it's public, meaning everyone, including children, are going to see it or have access to seeing it, meaning that there has to be some level of control for that. On the internet, like Twitter, as Elon tries to make it free as much possible, everywhere else outside of broadcasting where there's a company behind it, that is free speech or should be free speech.
what I'm trying to say.
I'm
is,
just trying to draw the difference between free speech in the sense of you're just saying out your opinion, and free speech in the sense you're saying out your opinion while you're part of a major corporation.
if you want to make that argument, fine. What I'm gonna say is that, okay, to some degree, the level of freedom these show hosts have compared to other countries in terms of what they say is
Drastically
vastly
higher.
is drastically higher than other countries like Russia and stuff, and China and stuff like that. So
We're not talking about those countries.
So-
Those countries don't have quote unquote free speech.
So, the fact that they were trying to suppress him over something this tame is baffling to me, because if you're attacking Jimmy Fallon for something like that, what's next?
Bro,
If you're canceling a show for something that, what's next? That's where I'm like, okay, bro, what the fuck is going on?
got bros friends with bro over there that they don't have free speech.
And allegedly, I was listening to the radio, on my way to work, 2 days ago, and I've heard a report that they're kind of like suppressing the press in the White House. They're like trying to make them sign some document to not divulge like some declassified information that's supposed to be open to the public, but they don't want them to print it. It's a bunch of shit that this administration, I don't want to get political again, but allegedly this administration is doing to suppress.
Who cares about this administration?
It's doing to suppress like the press and freedom of speech.
Let's be
So-
very honest. The government has things that they don't want to be out in the public. That's just regardless of this administration or the next or whatever or the past. They have things that they're like, we can't let this out to the public, aka the files. But like, that's the point.
I gave up on those files, bro. They're never coming out.
They'll never be out. But
And if they do come out, it's gonna be a heavily edited version of it.
that's my thing of like just understanding society in general is just like you can't let everybody know everything.
That you feel like
Do you think that if every what's that famous saying? Tell me the truth. You can't handle the truth. You think the entire country can handle the actual truth?
I would rather know the truth.
No.
Than
No.
being
I'm not
lied
talking
to.
about you. You don't use yourself. Talk about everybody. People smarter and dumber than you.
I'm
You think all of
I'm both smart and dumber than you think. Never estimate me, bro. Jeez.
Was I talking about you? You thought that quote worked here? I'm talking about people that are dumber. You think they're able to handle the truth? No.
I think regardless of the fact of if they can or can't handle the truth,
First
they
of
should
all,
know the truth.
which truth? Because the truth gets fabricated. Let's be honest.
Listen, my definition of truth is whatever they're hiding from us or keeping
It's
secret.
50% of all the crimes.
What do you mean 50% of? What are you talking about?
One of the biggest fake truths. 50% of all the crimes.
I don't get what
you
you're
get
saying.
the 13% of the population, 50% of all the crimes.
Oh, like black people do 50%. Oh, that's such a fucking made up fact that people
Yeah, but you know how many?
fucking bring up for no reason.
But do you know
that's
how
not a fact.
No, but do you know how many people actually believe that?
A lot.
What truth are we talking about?
You can fabricate truth. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm saying the actual truth of whatever the government or the people in power are like keeping secret that they deem the population wouldn't be able to handle. I'd rather they tell the population than hide it from us. That's what I'm saying.
What if the population like wilds out because of it?
What's your definition of wilding out?
All right, let's talk about the rapture for a second.
No. Wait, before we go there,
No. Listen.
Okay,
Let's tie right in.
go ahead.
There are people that sold their entire house. There are people that sold everything in their entire life because they believed the rapture was coming.
Really?
Gene, there's a lady who's in jail right now for not paying $10,000 in tickets because she's like, I don't gotta pay it. The world's about to end.
She has a mental illness.
No, Gene, they believe this.
I'm sure if you
Gee,
evaluate that lady,
no,
she has a mental
it doesn't
illness, bro.
matter. No, there's someone who sold their house on Facebook Marketplace to this lady. The lady who bought it was like, "I'm not giving it back after you find out your dumbass didn't work." That's how much manipulation the world can do to you. Now, let's say the government puts out a truth that makes people act that exact way. They're like, "Yo, the world's about to end right now." Everybody fucking goes crazy, but the world's not actually ending.
But why would they fabricate that though?
I'm not saying they're fabricating it or not. Just the thing
That wouldn't be a truth.
No,
if,
no,
if
no.
the world's not
No, no,
actually
wait,
ending.
hold on. What they're trying to hold back, and someone leaks it, and everyone finds out, even though the leak isn't true.
So if it's not true,
No.
then it's not true. What are you saying? I'm saying
No,
if
you're missing the point. If something goes out to the public, have you seen Don't Look Up?
yes, I have.
What did people do the second they found out the world was about to end?
They couldn't do anything. They just died.
No, what were the people acting like before when they all found out the world's about to end, whatever? How did everybody react?
They didn't believe
How
it.
did the general population react?
They didn't believe it. They went on about their day. They didn't believe it like
But
that.
once they started seeing it, it was actually happening,
They panicked a little bit.
and then everybody just wilded out.
No, they were gonna
I'm saying
die
that
anyway.
what I'm trying to say is that the level of the secrets that they hold can affect the population in that level of, let's say it was real, is the same.
You're trying to say that whatever secrets that they're holding can make us go crazy. So they like. So they.
I mean, they try to leak the aliens all the time, and nobody cares anymore.
Bro.
So
Listen, when it comes to the alien shit, I feel like they always use it as a distraction to when something huge is going on. Oh, look, aliens! I don't believe in aliens.
let's say the
by way.
Epstein files came out. Like, what the fuck happens now?
We need
Nothing.
to- we need if the-
Absolutely
listen,
no.
listen.
Absolutely nothing.
Listen, if the true Epstein files come out,
What happens?
there's gonna be some outrage to the people that are on that list, especially if they're in positions of power and they're affecting people's lives right now. It's gonna be crazy.
So you're saying that the whole world will have a global catastrophe or something?
No, I'm not saying the whole world. I'm saying those people are gonna be held accountable.
Accountable by who?
For example, let's say the true Epstein file comes out right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fucking King Charles of England is on it,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You think the people of England are just gonna sit by and be okay with their king being a fucking child, abuser? No. There's gonna be some public outrage in England. That's gonna cause a lot of unrest. They're gonna call for him to be gone, be out of there. So I definitely believe that those files they will change the game if they are ever released one day. That's
How do you
why
think that's
they're
gonna-
fighting so hard to not release these names. That's why they keep creating narratives like, oh, actually the fucking the files never existed. That's why they're trying so hard to erase all the evidence of the people connected to that guy.
But we already know who's on there.
We don't really we have there's no actual well there's proof out there.
You keep even. We already know who's on there.
But it's not on the massive, for example, you and me know who's on there, right?
Okay.
Your average Joe that just watch CNN or whatever doesn't know who's on there.
They know who's on there.
Who
too.
doesn't? The average Joe that doesn't do his own research
If there was,
or hasn't seen those pictures, they don't know.
they know who's on.
They hear there's hearsay. Right now it's hearsay.
Hearsay, right?
Yes. Right now it's he may or may not have been with this guy. He may or may not have been on the island.
All the pictures, all the videos.
Pictures
all
can mean anything. Oh, this picture was taken at a party.
What's his face? Hawkins. R.I.P. bro.
R.P. bro. You can exactly if you're making a defense for those people, are like, oh, pictures were taken at a party. Or I don't know, I took a picture of the guy, but I don't really fuck with him like that. Oh, I happened to be on this plane, but he just offered me a ride to this other location I was actually going. People can make excuses. You know what I mean? They can paint a picture for whatever they want. But if there's concrete proof with those files and they get leaked or released fully to the public with like more evidence that all these people are involved,
Now what happens?
that's gonna cause a lot of outrage, man. People are not gonna sit idly by and let those people slide. It's not gonna happen. That's what I believe. I may be wrong, but what do I know, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, you could be right. People might take to the streets and riot.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many riots have happened in this country?
A lot.
What were those riots about?
Racism, gun control, civil rights, bunch of shit. LGBTQ rights.
They had riots.
Shut up. What do you mean that? What are you talking about?
Didn't know.
You didn't know that they have rights?
Riots.
They have I'm sure they have protests and riots and shit. Protests gone wrong and shit.
Protest, not riot. I said riots, not protests.
Riots are
Riots are specific.
I'm sure they had
Riots are very specific. How many actual riots have happened?
I don't know the exact number, but I would say a lot.
I could name a few, but I'm not going.
I just named a few.
Which ones?
The George Floyd riots, Rodney King,
Rodney King.
The
The ADL's formation.
the what?
Anyway,
The what? Say wait, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
the ADL's formation.
The ADL, Anti-Defamation League.
Is that it? Is that it?
That's the ADL. Are you talking about the ADL? Is the Anti-Defamation League?
Yeah.
What about them?
Don't worry about it.
Educate me, bro.
No. I'm not here to educate anybody. I'll educate everybody on my solo prop. Everything I say here is just like slight disses.
No. You know, back to your solo project, man. Let me find out your first episode is you grifting to the right way to make some money, bro.
To the right wing, nigga. Don't disrespect me with those disgusting things. Don't ever me with those fucking
Let
peasants.
me find out that you grifting to a certain demographic to make some money. Or like,
To no one. I'm just talking about
you
him.
talking about COE today? You talking about content over everything? I'm questioning you a little bit. What is this project gonna be? You say COE. See, why don't we COE? Bro, you gonna grift on me or something?
Grift.
That'd be funny.
I don't grift. I just tell you what I learned from history.
Okay.
I heard that the more you study history, the more you go right. As a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard that Shane Gillis joke? The more you study history, the more you go right wing.
No, I haven't.
Have you never heard that joke?
Nah.
I gotta find it for you.
But yeah.
I'm like, that's a joke. But for me, I'm just like, no, the more I study history, the more I'm like, yo, all you people.
The more I study history, the more I realize all this shit happened before, and it's just a cycle that's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Like none of this shit is
This
new.
shit is new.
Like
Ain't
this
nothing
shit,
new under the sun.
this shit just keeps happening over and over and over again. Like it is what it is at this point. We just live in it. We try to make our best in it, do our best in it, to just live decent lives. That's all I want to do, honestly. I just want to be able to live a decent life. You know, work hard for what I have. You know, make some money, take care of my family, and just be happy in life. That's all I'm trying to do. But it seems like
The American dream.
no. I'm trying to do that. It doesn't matter. Listen, I don't care where I end up. I'm just saying, like, it's not about the American dream specifically. I'm just saying in general, like, that's all I'm trying to do. Like, but I feel like no matter what I want to do, no matter how I want to go about it, it's not possible in today's society because everything is just so fucked. But
I disagree.
somebody can make an argument that stuff has always been fucked like that, and it's just
Shit's always been.
yeah. So it's just a part
You
of like.
think like if World War II was happening right now, you would be any different?
Honestly, I'm happy. I take I take whatever bullshit we got going on today than
Over that.
whatever bullshit they had going on back in
I
the
say
day.
that, then World War III starts tomorrow.
Oh. I don't think. I firmly don't think World War III will happen in our lifetime. When we're too technologically advanced for it to happen,
You say
we will destroy each other.
you say that.
I honestly think,
honestly, we have enough proxy wars holding it back. So
like, I honestly think it's not gonna happen in our lifetime. Like, in no way, we're gonna go to war to, like, against fucking Russia and China, because like that would literally be the end of the world. Because whoever launches those nukes first, the clay is the end of humanity. Because everybody got nukes now. All the big powers got nukes, so they're not gonna go to war. They're not gonna do that. I honestly don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't
So
know.
I'm safe in that belief, and that's allowing me to be like, okay, I'll take this bullshit over whatever the fuck they got going on when they were still figuring shit out. Those poor. Let me just talk about this a little bit since we get into history. Right? Hiroshima and Nagasaki was kind of fucked up, bro. Like,
for real,
like,
niggas were just
Bro.
feeling.
bro, that was like, I got emotional, but that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Imagine a bunch of people, smart people, create this never used before bomb that's supposed to be like, yo, the scientists literally say, yo, this shit is gonna fuck shit up. Like,
This
bro,
is gonna change the world and ruin a lot of
this
things.
shit is gonna fuck shit up. This shit right there, this bomb right here, honestly, don't fucking use it. Like,
Yo,
this shit is gonna fuck
can this
shit up.
never be used in the last minute, whatever. Then,
And
then they used it.
And then these niggas were like, you know what? Let's test it out on this town
no.
with majority civilian. Yeah, we're gonna use the excuse that, oh, it's a military town, whatever. Let's just drop it there. Let's drop it on these Japanese people. We have no choice. Like, oh, we have no choice. Oh, blah blah blah. Like, we had to drop it.
Yo, it took
let's just do
Obama to
it.
say sorry.
What?
It took Obama to say sorry.
Bro, that's a scary thought. Like, we're living with hindsight 2020. They really made the decision to drop those two fucking bombs that killed all those people.
I heard the pilot killed himself.
Like, that's insane. And then they dropped the first one. They seen what the first one did.
And
They were
said
like,
that
nah, we gotta go back. We're
we're gonna spin back.
We're gonna spin the block.
Spin back how?
What?
How? What you got in your arsenal?
I'm pretty
You not
sure.
just watch what
I'm
happened?
pretty sure Japan would have been fine with just one bomb. They would have been like, all right, bro, you got it, big bro. But nah, big bro was like, you know what? No, we're just gonna drop a second one for good measures. That was kind of fucked up. Like, that was so messed up.
It was terrible.
But
But
listen,
they were at war.
I don't care that they were at war.
No, trust me.
If you study that whole thing, the war was nearly over. Japan had like Russia and all the other allies were gonna fucking turn on them. Like, Japan was gonna have to fucking give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why they brought
they
America
didn't
in.
need
You know what's crazy? They didn't have to bring America into this.
Japan.
Yeah.
No, Japan got cocky.
No, that's again. They were fine with their
I
territory.
don't know how we got here, but I love World War II history, bro. That's one of my favorite topics in history that I studied so much. So, anyways,
Everyone loves World War II.
go ahead.
Japan just didn't need to bring in America.
So they got cocky because they conquered
China.
Southeast Asia. They had some
All
big
that shit.
they had some big victories in China. They controlled Korea. They were like, yo, we feeling ourselves. This Asian shit, it's our shit. Like, we got this. We can go toe to toe with anybody who wants smoke.
Which is very interesting when they're
And the U.S.
when I remember Japan was very much closed to the world at one point, and then Europe was like, "Yo, open the fuck up."
And then they realized, oh, we can't compete with these European niggas. We gotta lock in, and they locked the fuck in.
Yeah, but
and
they
they caught up very quickly.
they didn't catch up fast enough.
They did. What do you mean they didn't catch up fast enough? They caught up very quickly.
Are we not talking about World War II? They didn't
I'm
catch
not,
up
talking about,
fast.
I'm not talking about just World War II. I'm talking
No,
about at
I'm-
the time.
I'm talking
Japan
about
was a fucking imperialist
No,
country. They conquered Southeast Asia. They had that area on lockdown.
Yeah, but did
they
they-
won they won against the Russian. They were feeling themselves back
They won
then.
against that side of Russia.
Before, what do you mean that side of Russia?
Did they go to Europe and take over?
No,
No.
but like all that.
They didn't know what was out there.
Listen, Chris. All that
Yes,
boosts
I know.
confidence.
No, I know.
And-
I know their ego was big at that time, but they didn't know what was across the seas. They didn't know what was over there.
No, they did. They just got cocky and felt like they could take it on.
Exactly, because they didn't. No, they didn't know.
They did.
Did they know that the nuke was dropping?
Well, they didn't even know the nuke was being built.
Exactly.
But
If they-
Germany knew.
Huh?
Germany knew.
Yeah, but why do you think Germany didn't attack?
Germany was building their own nuke as well.
No, I know, but Germany was like,
But them niggas got cocky because they killed all the smart people. Germany, they shot themselves in the foot. They killed all the smart people and was like, you know what? Whoever's left, make a bomb. You killed all the smart people, and the rest of the they fled to the U.S. What did you think was gonna happen?
yeah, but Germany was like biding their time, even though they were like kind of in the middle of a war.
Germany-
No, that was World War One, the
Yeah.
war of attrition. I don't know. I think World War One was actually more interesting.
Nah,
World War Two was interesting because there was
World
a
War
lot
II was more interesting than World War One. I hate the
of
fact that
things going on.
we're talking about real world events like that and be like, oh wait, that was very interesting. But just I don't know
This is
those
just history.
those two wars, man. World War II was definitely more interesting than World War One.
I don't know how we got here.
But we got here because of like the U.S. dropping those nukes on Japan was kind of fucked up. That's how we got here. We got here because they really dropped those bombs on those people. Like,
Crazy transition, but you know who else dropped the bomb? Nas.
what kind of bomb is that?
We left this in music, even though this is technically not music. But Nas dropped the bomb on Jay-Z with Ether. You know, the new bomb he just dropped, winning the casino for Queens over fucking Times Square.
Wait, what? Never mind. It took 2 seconds to compute for me, but I've heard about that news. He's actually bringing casino to Queens.
Yeah.
It's gonna create a lot of jobs opportunities there, and also do a lot of damage. But we'll see how that goes.
We'll see which one goes.
I'm against gambling, so that's why I'm saying that. I don't fuck with gambling.
Understandable.
Yeah, even though I play gacha games, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Against gambling, but gotcha games every day. Gotcha? Fucking yeah. I'm spending all my money to hopefully get that. Not even on some real money, just on some 2D artifacts.
I'm over here talking about gambling, but I spend money to get virtual fucking assets that is never gonna be like beneficial to me, and I'm shitting on people that gamble to get real money. I'm actually worse than the gambler.
I'm indifferent to gambling.
What?
It is. What
Oh
it
my
is.
god, bro. You know what? That's how people are so like. Humans are really like. We're so complex. Cause look at me. I'm against gambling, but
Gambling all the time.
disgusting. Anyways,
It's not
yeah.
complex. That's just like life.
Nas doing that is kind of interesting.
I heard they were talking shit about it too in the thing. I didn't see the whole video. I
Who?
didn't really
Who's
look
talking
into it. In the whatever conference that they had. They're like, this got passed through. Jay-Z didn't want. And they made the comparison. That's the internet doing, and I was just like, that's crazy, but also, why?
What do you mean?
Like, why was the Times Square one not approved and the Queens one approved? Was it just location?
I mean, I don't know.
Or they're like, we don't want that gambling shit to be in Times Square.
I feel like
Where-
Times Square would be the perfect
That's like
place
the
for it
best
to be.
spot to be.
It's a tourist place.
attraction.
You know how much money that would make
They
if
would've
they had a
made-
fucking casino in the middle of Times
Yeah, but at
Square?
the same time, like Times Square would be fucked up even more than it already is, as in terms of traffic for me.
It become a hot spot for a whole bunch of other things. But you know how much money that would make especially if they execute it right. I don't know. I feel like
I mean,
a
that money could be
capitalist,
that money's going to Queens.
as a capitalist, I'm like, I feel like that's a missed opportunity right there. But the ones in Queens is also gonna do some numbers, so I don't think they're mad about it.
Yeah, I think New York's fine overall.
New York is super fine. Hopefully they do something about the rent prices and all that shit.
They're never
The
going
new mayor that they want to elect, he's Mandani. He's promising a bunch of like good shit for New York.
Every politician promises.
But
a
we'll
bunch
see
of
how
good
that
shit.
turns out if he does get elected. I don't know.
Yeah, he seems like he's cool. Bro's like, yeah.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
much
stay-
about bro.
Bro said, I'm gonna stay here and deal with New York issues and not go over there.
What is he talking about? Not go where? Like to big politics, to big government?
Continuing on.
Alright, let's end this on a light note, right?
Mm.
We saw the Demon Slayer movie.
Shout out to Demon Slayer. Actually, it's anime time.
It's anime time.
The Demon Slayer movie was great and also a real awareness of what animes are. You're in the middle of a fight. Guess what? Someone's dying. Guess what? You're going to get their entire backstory in this one fucking scene. You're like, oh, this fight's getting glit. Guess what? It's time for a backstory.
Honestly, that's my only complaint about that movie. Like when I was really getting invested into whatever fight scene is going on, or like, whatever fight, like what's happening on the screen, they made it a mission to interrupt it with a fucking backstory right in the middle of the action. I'm like, okay, bro, I understand why the backstory is here, but like, way to kill the momentum for me,
Bro's
bro.
about to land the most craziest critical hit. Backstory time.
Exactly, bro. Bro's about to like do the coolest attack you've ever seen. Backstory time. But granted,
But speaking of it, spoiler alert for anyone who
spoiler alert,
hasn't
if
seen
you
it.
haven't seen the Demon Slayer movie, go watch it right now.
Actually, just stop.
Skip. If you haven't
Or
seen
skip ahead because we have another
this
topic.
is it. What's the last topic?
I got you.
Okay, if you haven't seen the movie, skip ahead, please. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I felt something during Akaza's backstory.
I kind of felt Aka's
I felt it, bro. I felt it.
backstory,
Like I wish we,
which I hate because remember when he killed Rengoku?
yeah,
We were like, yo, we hate this nigga.
we hate
But
this
at the
dude.
same time, I'm like, why is bro so obsessed with power?
Yeah,
Like, because bro was really like, yo, let me help you. But bro just needed to die because he killed Rengoku. Like, fuck
he
you.
killed Rengoku. And like, you know what? At first, I'm like, okay, this is your typical backstory, like
Yeah.
your typical sad,
Sad
antagonist
backstory.
backstory. And then the deeper it went on, I'm like, okay, they're trying to get me. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me. Slowly but surely, they're trying to get me. And then
They got me.
that one scene where he was walking with his fiance, bro, and then she was describing why she loves him and wants to be with him.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
was
they
like,
got
no,
me, bro.
fuck,
They
no.
got me. They're like,
But
fuck.
she was like, yo, everybody treated me like I was gonna die.
but you
And
treated
then
me
you
like a
treated me
regular
like I
person.
was gonna be
Let me
alive.
find- That's why I want to be with you. That's why I love you. I was like,
damn.
no. Yo, I'm fighting back tears. Like, my partner is right next to me. Like, what the fuck is this movie? My partner is watching this movie. Like, my partner doesn't watch anime or nothing. Don't care about this bullshit. She's over there like, yo, this movie dragging. Like, it's like 3 hours. And now I'm fighting my tears. Like,
You don't understand.
you don't get it. You don't feel the emotions, right? You don't feel the emotions.
Bro's life was just that.
Bro went through bro's life. All he had was just loss. He just experienced loss over and over and over again. He was beaten down by society over and over and over again. He finally found his one true happiness in life,
And
he
shit was-
found purpose. He found somebody that cares about him. He found a father figure. He found a stable home. He found a career. He found a way to live an honest life.
Stop reminding me.
And then the moment he's about to be happy, some bitch ass nigga decides to poison his entire family.
Cause they hating.
I would have crashed out too. His crash out was
His crash out was
his crash out was warranted.
his crash out was
crash out-
justified. I'm not gonna
Justified
lie.
crash out.
Because
Once they were like, oh, once they showed him going to that dojo and pounding everybody's head in, I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
I don't feel bad about
I don't even care.
none of these people.
No. At that moment, I was like, I get why he's a villain.
Yeah, I'm like, I get why he's a demon. Because I can't say that I wouldn't be one too after that. I cannot say that I would take the Demon Slayer slide after that. Bro, what?
For real.
Like,
but no, at the same
That's
time,
the
no, but at the same time,
backstory.
it was really just Muzan pulling up on him. Because after that, he was done. He was like, yo, I'm just going to go off and
And then if I die, I die.
die, whatever, I don't
Yeah.
care. Then Muzan pulled up and was like, yo, bro, you were pretty tough.
Let me just make you a demon.
I was looking to make some upper ranks, so you're
You're
number
gonna be
three.
one. Like, that's like that backstory, man. It really got to me, bro.
I was like, damn, they really made me feel for
like,
Akaza.
they made me feel for him, bro. I was not expecting. People have been hyping Akaza's backstory. Like, yo, wait till Akaza's backstory. Wait till Akaza's backstory. I'm like, all right,
I didn't
okay.
even hear none of that.
I'm like, all right, okay.
I didn't even care about none of
And
that.
then I saw it. I'm
'Cause I
like,
knew that, like, when we were watching it, I was like, yo, because again, I didn't read the manga. I've avoided every spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Only one spoiler I know is that one thing with Tanjiro. But
Mm-hmm.
outside of that, I know nothing. So I'm just glad. I'm just watching it with open eyes. And then I was like, all right, they're gonna make this about Akaza. Then while he was after Tanjiro cut his head off,
yeah,
I was like, yo, they won. It's all right.
they were.
We're moving
Then,
on.
like,
And that bro said, nah, I gotta live. I need to get stronger.
I need to kill all you.
I need to be out here. And I was like, yo, why is he cheating? Also, bro's tough.
It's tough. Honestly, they didn't win. Akaza killed himself. They didn't win. He let go.
Yes.
Bro could have
It-
came back.
Here's where I'll say yes and no. And it's the same thing with the Zenitsu thing. If Tanjiro had fully mastered that ability,
The perfect world.
yeah, I feel like he could have.
The transparent world. sorry.
Transparent world, he could have beat Akaza. But mind you, Tanjiro is already dying.
Yeah.
And he just mastered a new technique. So if he had that at full health and power, I feel like he could have took Akaza.
Okay.
Same thing with Zenitsu and Bro and his brother. When they were fighting, he was like, yo, if your brother was a year
Stronger.
later stronger, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, Zenitsu would have been a year stronger too. What are you talking about?
Well, I feel like the point they're trying to make is that demons will always exceed regular humans the longer they're demons.
True. But we've watched how many demons?
But Tanjiro's generation, I feel like, is an anomaly.
Yeah, but at the
Because
same
they got 3 potentially Hashira level
yeah, but they're all Hashira level.
at this point now.
They're all Hashira level. But every Hashira throughout history has been Hashira level and still lost to demons.
True.
There's just a few Hashiras that are just stronger than the others.
Yeah. They're able to survive longer.
Or
But
they just have
remember,
happenstance too.
Remember, there's some Hashiras that never ran into upper rank demons.
They weren't really Hashiras.
They were. They just never ran into upper rank demons.
They were Hashiras, but they weren't really Hashiras.
No, like fucking Tanjiro's master, the guy that with the water that taught him the water stance. That bro never ran into an upper rank demon. He was a Hashira level.
yeah. And what happened when he ran into an upper rank demon?
He never did.
Who? Giku?
Not Giyu, the guy that taught both Giyu, the previous water Hashira.
Oh, he never.
The
ran
old
into
man,
him.
he never ran into an upper
Yeah,
rank
true.
demon. They ran into strong demons. They just never ran into.
Well,
upper
we'll
rank.
never know if homie's in, but Giyu never ran into an upper rank demon. So he did, and he held his own.
And Giyu held his own,
Held his own.
but he wasn't gonna die if
But-
Tanjiro wasn't there.
But at the same time, let's be real, right? Rengoku never stood a chance. Let's be very real. Rengoku never stood a chance. Bro never stood a chance.
Because Giyu unlocked the freaking mark and still didn't stand a chance.
I'm just saying, Rengoku didn't stand a
He
chance.
didn't. Well, we don't know that because Rengoku potentially may have like unlocked. No,
I don't
no,
care
no.
about no
Because
potential.
we watched the fight.
We
Rengoku
watched
never,
that fight.
Never unlocked the
Akaza
mark.
never used any of his real power.
He didn't use his full power. Yeah, you're right.
So
Rengoku never stood a chance.
Giyu's above Rengoku. So who's the higher Hashira?
I think the strongest Hashira is the guy with the boulder.
The blind.
blind
I'm
guy.
assuming he's the
He's
strongest.
definitely the strongest.
I mean,
in my
if
opinion,
Tanjiro isn't like. Nah, Tanjiro's not that level yet.
Tanjiro is
Tanjiro-
creepy. Tanjiro
Tanjiro
is
creeping up.
Hashira level, but he's not upper tier Hashira yet.
But like, see, here's the thing, right? There's the Hashiras, and then there's the uppers. There's uppers in the Hashiras, and then there's lower in the
there's
Hashiras.
stronger Hashiras than others, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
Dang.
Shinobu really got packed up,
No,
bro.
Shinobu was a trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all you Shinobu fans. She has to be the weakest Hashira. She has to be the she has to be the weakest Hashira, bro.
She is.
I think Rengoku in that fight would have fared better than fucking Shinobu.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, yeah, true, but it's because Shinobu literally can't decapitate anyone.
She's too weak.
But her poison was strong enough to affect a lot of lower rank demons.
Yeah, but not him.
but not. Well, first of all,
He's
it's
up
not-
for 3.
No, he's number 2.
He's number 2.
Let's be
you're
fair.
right.
She fought number 2. I feel like she could have beat 6. She could have definitely beat 6.
I don't know, man. I think current Zenitsu is stronger than Shinobu. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna.
I don't think Zenitsu went all out though.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think he went all out.
He used his final new technique.
He did. And guess what happened when he used his final new
It
technique?
won immediately.
He one-shot him. Zenitsu was too busy talking to the guy and he being emotional
I
about
don't,
the
I don't
thing.
know. I feel like Shinobu and Zenitsu are weird
Relative
scaling.
to, they're
No, it's a weird scaling because Shinobu's poison. All she has to do is poke you and it's over.
She pulled. You think that would have worked against the
Yeah.
Kaigaku?
He's a filler 6, first of all.
I don't know, man.
No, but honestly, like I get that, and this is not like a downplay to Zenitsu,
I don't
but
know.
Zenitsu, that Zenitsu that fought his brother, could not beat the 6 that was there before.
I don't know, bro.
No, that Zenitsu versus the brother and sister
Yeah.
by himself.
Yeah, he can't take
He
the
was
burden
not
of
winning that.
He can't take the. You're right. He kind of was like a weaker upper 6.
He was a new upper 6 that
Yeah.
hadn't done shit yet.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, fucking
Shinobu dying it made sense to me because I was like, yo, he's number 2.
Yeah,
She's
she was not
beating him.
surviving that. She didn't. But my problem with that fight is she didn't even. It never felt like she had a chance.
She never had a chance.
Like
As soon as I
you know,
realized,
in
bro
some
was
animes that like at least make you believe that before they die. For example, Jiraiya versus Pain, right? I hate to bring that.
I never thought Jiraiya was gonna live
You never thought Jiraiya was gonna live,
from the beginning when he went to that village.
but like,
There was
no.
nah. Everything in the first of all, this is a whole separate. But everything from Jiraiya going on to meet the leader of the main villain, Jiraiya, Naruto's sensei, is going to see what's up with the
No,
main
but I'm
villain.
talking about the structure of the fight. I felt like his performance. I believed at some point that okay, you know what, Jiraiya can walk out of here alive.
No,
When he pulled out Sage Mode, when he did all that bullshit, I
Yeah.
was like, yo, you know what? He can potentially walk out of here.
no, he can't.
I believed it. Shinobu, at no point I thought that okay, she's gonna beat this guy. Never. It was like, alright, she's gonna die. I'm just waiting to see.
I
how.
just wanted to see if her poison was gonna do anything, and when it didn't do nothing the first time, I was like, she's dead.
Yeah, she was dead.
I thought that someone was gonna come help her. I thought that we were going to get a Deus Machina.
You thought you were gonna get jumped?
I thought someone was gonna eventually run into her, help her out to save her, but nope, she's packed up.
Yeah, she got packed up. I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, my Giyu versus Akaza 1v1. That shit was gas.
That was hard.
gas.
That was hard. Once he pulled out that
Nah.
fucking mark mode,
Nah,
yo,
once
he went
Giyu
in.
got when the mark manifested and Giyu was locked in,
yeah.
I was like, yo, this is gas.
And then Akaza finally decided to fucking panic and just start
He was
spamming.
like, yo, I gotta just go all out against these.
No. When he finally used his final move and it just starts spamming attacks,
Yeah.
Giyu was like, "I'm dodging my life." Tanjiro was just walking like,
no. Let's talk about that. So, I bitched about the flashbacks in this movie,
Mm.
but the Tanjiro's dad's flashback explaining like how his dad.
"Oh yeah,
That was a nice flashback.
that was
It's like-
nice. That was nice. I like that."
So like
When he
I'm like-
finally learned, like,
he's like, so my dad was kind of tough, even though he wasn't a fighter. So you're telling me I don't have to be a fighter to unlock this type
Ultra
of like,
Instinct.
Yeah. Like, so I just gotta practice something really hard, and I gotta like understand how things work. Like the way he broke down the transparent world, like
Yeah.
oh, like it's a matter of repetition, and after repetition, you like understand the flow of things, and you just gotta take a step back and look deeply into things, into actions, and why you do things and stuff like that. So I love that explanation about the transparent world and stuff like that, because Tanjiro's dad is not a fighter. He was very sickly, but the way he took down that bear,
Oh yeah, bro took down that bear like it was nothing.
like it was nothing. I'm
but
like,
he was
oh.
not a fighter, but he still was like,
Yeah, so
yo,
the whole explanation behind the transparent world technique
which is
was very cool to me.
which is
Transparent world is literally like, I gotta lock in an extra step. That's it. It's locking in an extra step.
which is interesting to me because Tanjiro's dad versus Muzan, even though he was dead before Muzan killed their family.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started watching Demon Slayer again.
Yeah. No, Tanjiro's dad was already dead.
No, I know, but like, imagine he wasn't. Then Muzan pulled up.
What's up? Like, whoa, who are
Whoa,
you?
whoa, whoa! You dodged all my attacks. I feel like they still would have died, but like,
Yeah,
he
but
would have
he
actually.
would be like, all
I
right,
feel like he would have put the fear in him the same
a
way
little bit,
the
a
other
little
guy
bit,
is.
a little bit. I think if the demon that, well, yeah, never mind.
Yes,
But I feel like Tanjiro's dad can literally take down some lower level demon with
probably.
no like training.
Let's say if he was actually trained to be a Hashira, and he wasn't sickly.
Imagine if
I feel like-
Tanjiro's dad was trained though.
Like number one of Muzan's brother is the one that scares Muzan, right?
Yeah,
I feel like Tanjiro and his dad and him are
from the same lineage.
S-
I mean, it's
somewhere
same thing.
there.
Yeah, this
they
we're
look
gonna find out.
similar. They're from the same
Yeah, we're gonna
lineage.
find out.
I'm sure they are.
But my point is, imagine if Tanjiro's dad went into the Demon Slayer Corps and trained to become a
Muzan would be
top
dead.
10. Top 10. He would have been the strongest
He
Ashura.
would have pulled up to Muzan like, "Yo, what's up, nigga?"
He would have been the strongest Ashura for sure if he had known about the Demon Slayer Corps and if he had enlisted, bro. Because
Nah, he had better plans.
he was like, I'm gonna just take care of my family.
I got children to make.
Like, bro had hella kids, so dang.
Hella kids.
Hella kids. But, bro, the transparent world technique was my favorite thing of the movie. Watching Tanjiro just dodge. Watching Tanjiro outside of his body, watching himself dodge stuff was
That
very
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
While freaking Giyu is fighting for his life to avoid lethal hits, Tanjiro
Tanjiro's
was
just like-
dodging everything. Giyu was only able to avoid lethal hits. He was still getting hit. Tanjiro didn't get hit one time.
Mind you, Tanjiro is already exhausted by this point.
I know. So, anyways,
That was
what
a
do you
great
rate the movie? What do you rate the movie? The Akiza backstory almost made me cry. That's it. That was.
It was a
that
great
almost got
movie.
me.
I don't
That-
know. It was a great movie.
This movie was a
8 to
10 out
9.
of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
10 out, okay, let me break it into two parts. 10 out of 10 if you have context behind Demon Slayer. 7 out of 10 if you have no context and you just go in blind.
Going
a
in
good
blind
movie.
with no context, yeah.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah.
Because it was still great. Because it still showed a lot.
Yeah, that show a lot. That was a great movie.
Like, you didn't have to watch Demon Slayer, but it helps.
Yeah.
Because it was a good movie alone.
So that was our review for Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. That was.
It was a
Go
great
watch
movie.
the
Go
movie
watch
if you
it.
haven't seen
If
it.
you haven't seen it,
Dub, sub, whatever.
doesn't
Go watch
matter.
it in
Go
the
watch
big
It's
screen,
amazing.
in freaking IMAX, wherever you can see it.
And
What was your last topic for me before we end this?
I'm gonna play this on screen, but this is one of the funniest things that came out of. Wait,
You think I give two fucks about dying? I miss my bitch. Every day feel exactly the fucking same.
No, that's literally.
I saw that and I was like, "Yo, this is life right here," because that's exactly what happened. Bro's head was cut off. He's like, "You think I give a fuck about dying? I miss my bitch.
I gotta stay alive because I miss my. That was
Every
funny.
day feels the same."
Oh my god. That movie was great.
I'm gonna put that on the screen, but what was I gonna say? I had like one more anime topic, but I don't know if we want to get into it.
We can save that for the next episode.
All
I
right.
feel like we dove deep into that review for the Demon Slayer movie. And Yeah,
well,
this was
then we'll
a
light
decent
out.
enough episode.
All right. Hey, guys.
We didn't even intro this episode. We just went right into it. Guys, please like and subscribe. We're almost there at the 100 subs. Please, please, please run up our numbers.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to do the same. Tell their friends to do the same. Tell their friends. Listen, one nigga brings 3 niggas. 2 niggas bring more. 5 niggas bring 6. And 8 niggas bring more. So do that. Tell all your friends, tell their friends, all that shit. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode.
All right, man. We're gonna get out of here. Peace.
Arrivederci. All right, I'm really about to get into the shit, y'all niggas. All right, yo, I'm about to really go.